So, we talked about the guitars. You can see them over there again. If you haven't watched the video of me going through my guitars, you can find the link in the description. So, let's get through the other stuff. Yay! Woohoo! Yeah, sorry. First of all, we got this amp right here. Which is a Dirty amplifier. They are handmade in Sweden, in Östersund, by a great guy called Kalle at Dirty Amps. So this beauty is a 15 watt 2-channel amp. Yeah. I've been through a lot of amps over the years, and I've been satisfied, but I haven't got to the point where I felt like, yeah, this is the one, this is the sound that I want. One day I just went over demos at YouTube. I read all kinds of forums online, and I ended up feeling, damn, I want a matchless amp, for God's sake. But the problem is you can't really get a matchless amp in Sweden. I found them, I could order them from the United States, which would have cost me around $4,600 up to $5,000, and then add shipping, add taxes, VAT, customs, blah blah blah, and we would have ended up at around $6,000, $7,000. That's not money that I have. So I contacted Dirty Amps. I have been in contact with them before, but now I thought, hey, what can you do for me? And I explained my situation, I explained my needs, and Kalle told me that, yeah, I think my 15 watt top boost amp would be the perfect choice for you. And I was like, 15 watts top boost, is that some kind of Vox AC15 clone? And Kalle said, no, actually it's not. It's a matchless clone. The one channel is based on the matchless Spitfire, and the other channel is based on a matchless Lightning. And I was like, oh my god! That's pretty much all I need. So he made it for me, and he sent it over. I plugged it in, and I fell in love. Yeah. It can't be much more of a love story than that. Yay. Fun fact, there are some parts in this amp that it's made in the same factory by the same guy who's made the part for the real matchless amp. So this is pretty much a matchless amp. I just love it. It's perfect. It's portable. It sounds fantastic. Yeah. So that's the amp. Oh no, that's not really the amp. See if you can get this. We got channel 1 and we got channel 2. So actually it's 2 independent channel, non-switchable, but with a regular A/B switch you can go back and forth between the channels. The channel 2 is my preferred channel. Let's see if you can get this. On the volume knob here you got this. Oh, push, pull, which is a gain boost. It's perfect. Yeah. So moving on, the amp is placed on this Silla cab. It's an oversized 2x12 cab with two different speakers in it. On the left side we got this classic Celestion Vintage 30 speaker, and on the right side we got a Celestion Creamback. I'm not a big fan of the Vintage 30s. I don't like the sound of them. They're great for hard rock and metal, which is not what I play, but in combination with the Creamback, I don't know, it's just a perfect match. Yeah, I love the sound out of this cab. So yeah, if I had to record just one of the speakers, I would probably go for the Creamback, because that's a sound that is more what I want. But in combination, it sounds just perfect. Yeah. Latest addition to the collection is this little Two-Rock. It's a 112-inch speaker made by Eminence, and if my information is correct, the speaker is like, it's Eminence take of a Creamback. It's a bit, I don't know, darker sounding, a little bit woofier, I don't know, probably because of the cab. It's a small cab with an open back, but yeah, it's perfect for home practice, because the big Silla cab will go into the rehearsal space any day. So this is just for having something to play with at home. So that's the amp, that's the cab, that's the practice cab, and this is his pedal board. Nothing special. You got this Polytune 3 mini tuner. Great tuner, it's fast, it's accurate. I'm not a big fan of the poly mode, but well, that's what you get when you get a Polytune. What I really like about this tuner, it's got the Bonafide buffer inside, which is good. And it's got an always on mode, which I really like. So the tuner will always show me the tune, but if I hit the button, it will mute the signal. I like it. It's perfect for me, at least. So moving on, we got the Lightspeed from Greer Amps. I've heard much about it. I watched a lot of demos, and I thought that, yeah, maybe I'll try this one. And I love it! It's a low to medium gain pedal when you put it in front of a clean amp. I have my amp set to like an Edge of Breakup kind of sound, and then the Lightspeed gets a little dirtier, a little wilder, and amazing tone. It's probably one of the best overdrives I have ever tried. I love it. Moving on, we got the Lucky Cat from JHS Pedals in pretty nice pink sparkling color. I wanted a delay pedal in standard size format, but with access to a tap tempo, and I found the JHS. I bought it, and it does what it should. I don't have a lot of needs for delay, so I just need a tap tempo and standard size pedal, and it does it. It's great. So moving on, we got the Strymon Flint. The amp that I use, the dirty amp, doesn't have a built-in reverb, so I go with the Flint. The reverb is always on, and the tremolo is an effect that I have come to use more and more over the time. So to have the possibility of a tremolo on my pedal board is perfect. And the Strymon Flint it's a great sounding reverb. It's a great sounding tremolo in a pretty compact size. So yeah, that does it for me. And you might have noticed this little switch in the corner. It's not a tap tempo switch for the Strymon, for the tremolo. It's actually a favorite switch that a friend online made for me because I needed it in a small format. The favorite switch will actually engage a different kind of reverb. The reverb side of the Flint is always on, but it's a pretty small reverb, the standard spring reverb kind of sound. When I engage the favorite switch, I got a bigger, more hall-like reverb, which is a pretty cool effect. I don't use it very often, but I like to have the possibility to turn it on when needed to. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You get this I don't know, switch hats, or what we'll call them. They're from Barefoot Buttons. Great guys over at Barefoot Buttons. They made these custom edge hats for me with my personal logotype on them. Some people think it's unnecessary. I like it. I like the feel of the switch hats. It makes it more distinct to push the buttons. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. The pedal board, it's a Pedal Train Nano, the smallest board. I don't want to go bigger. I like the... I can't find the words. It's easy to carry. It's lightweight, and it's got what I need. It fits. The bag is perfect. You can attach it to the regular guitar case. So yeah, and it's all powered by a Kiox DC5. So yeah, that's the pedal board. I got a second pedal board, but that's my, say, fly rig. It's got the Line 6 HX Stomp. It's got a 2-button foot switch for 2 extra buttons for the HX Stomp, and it's got the Disaster Area Design DMC Micro MIDI switch. So yeah, that's the fly rig, and this is the pedal board and the practice cab, and the big cab, and the amp, and the idiot. Thank you.